There are several methods to remove glue from a clamp up. One is to let the glue dry and scrape it off. The other is to let the glue skim over and take the skim off or scrape that off. The third way that I prefer is to take the glue off immediately after clamping. Each method has its pros and cons, and it kind of depends. Whatever you get good at is the method you should use. The method I use I like because it saves me time in the end, and that if I can remove the glue immediately, I don't have to scrape it off later. For this method, I take a container like an ice cream pail, fill it half full of water, immerse a rag in it, take most of the water out of the rag, but not all of it. Now, it's real important the motion you use to wipe the glue off. You use a slide and lift method. You don't just bulldoze it down where you would drive the glue into the joint. By wiping and lifting, switching to a clean part of the rag, wiping and lifting, I can take all the glue off that lamination. I can go up and down the lamination. When I'm all done, I'll take the rag and clean it off. From time to time, your rag will get loaded up with glue. In that case, all you have to do, immerse it in the water, rinse it out, take off the excess, and you start the process again. It's always important to use a clean portion of the rag when doing that. The wet cloth also works well for projects like this jewelry box. I've clamped the box together and now I have my glue squeeze out on the joints. To remove the glue, I use the same wipe and lift method. I'll go around to do all 4 joints on the corners. Those are the easy joints. To get the inside joints, what I can do is put the cloth on a chisel and scrape away the interior joints to get the glue out of there. It's much easier to get that glue off now than after it dried.